hollow. Obviously, it's that time of year again, and I'm feeling better than the last one, so this hopefully will not be much of a catastrophe. This would have been done a week ago, probably a few days ago, if it wasn't for obviously me having the beer virus and then deciding I would use that time off of work to just binge all of Stranger Things and play Genshin Impact. But obviously that cannot be helped, and it could have been done the latter part, but the first part couldn't have been helped. So today we are answering Knowlsy's questions today, which were the first questions I think officially asked. Obviously Tony's did the ones a few days ago, maybe a week ago now. And obviously Knowlsy did his. I can't remember. It was what I know is the video hit when I was working, and so I couldn't obviously do a response then, but now I can do a response. But if you hear any random clacking and stuff, it's because obviously it is very hot, and I say that wearing a full black long shirt and black pants with my light on, blinds closed, even though my windows are open to make it feel cool. That's why you can hear things, because the door's whacking, the wind's hitting that. That's the only reason why you can, well, hear stuff like that. Hopefully you can't. Hopefully you can hear me fine. The only thing you'll be able to hear probably is me sniffing, because that's the only bit that I've still got that I'm ill with, is the nose. But enough about this prologue. Let's get into the actual questions. So the first one, what am I looking forward to? Well, obviously meeting the people again. I have missed everyone for the past 3 years. That cannot be stated. I've missed everyone. I've missed even the Hilton itself, even though I know apparently it's been renovated. It's a bit annoying. I don't like change that much. Well, ironic considering I like robots that change into things. But the Hilton has always been that place for me, you know. I always used to, before college, it was the only place I could beat myself. So it holds a special place in my heart. And so going back to this year, after nearly 3 years, in August, I'm very excited for that. I've also just missed the panels as well, meeting all the guests. Yes, I did meet Remington Leaf this year. Very happy about that. I don't think anyone could top him. Unless I could meet Kree Summer 1 year. But obviously Alita one of my favourite characters of all time, obviously because of her attachment to Black Arachnia animated, and Lindsay Russo's going this year, so I can't wait to meet her. This goes on to question 2. What guess I'm excited for? Lindsay Russo. I know everyone's very excited for Gary Chalk. I am also excited for Gary Chalk. But as a diehard Alita 1 fan, I am very excited to meet Lindsay Russo, who in my opinion is the definitive Alita 1 as of now. I don't think anyone could top her. I mean, I would say Kree Summer, but to me she is Black Arachnia. She isn't Alita 1. Those other people is Venus Terzo, who is the Black Arachnia. My shopping list, well, this is... there's 10 main figures I'm going for this year. Hopefully I can get all 10, because I've been saving quite a lot this time. Well, usually I don't go in saving at all, but this time because I've got a job, it's easy to save, really. And obviously, Hasbro has been slow revealing, well, I say revealing, getting stuff out since the end of Kingdom. So we're still only, well, I say we're only in demand, got import stuff for Wave 2 last week. I really wanted to have something to get a knockout and Wild Rider, but obviously I didn't do. Because I'm kind of glad, because I wanted to wait for TFNation to get a big old bunch of bots. It'd be like Christmas Day when I go there. So there's really a lot of things coming out then that I really want, and obviously the main one is Motor Master, you know, whereas everyone really wants a Motor Master. Then from Legacy Wave 2, Jaxus, I really love the look of that Jaxus. I mean, yes, I hate his character in IDW because of the Simon Farron writing bit, where he and RC had a weird history, very strange transphobic history. But I like the design, and plus he's a villain, and I love villains, and he's a main villain in G2, and this is basically G2, not the IDW, so I can't take it away that bit. And he looks amazing. He looks a bit like Cyclonus because of I think for me it's the feet and the legs, and not really the way they transform, but the way they look. Something screams Cyclonus to me. I would really love a Skyquake out of that, a G1 Skyquake, not a Skyquake, Skyquake. I love a G1, even though we are rumoured to get a Prime Skyquake next year, which I'm very excited for. Another thing I really want is Blitzwing, even though his old modes look absolutely atrocious with Penis Tank and plane that looks like it is carrying a building. But I'm very excited, very, very, very excited to get that Blitzwing, because obviously animated fan Blitzwing was one of the characters that introduced me to the Transformers, really. Even though, yes, it isn't the animated Blitzwing, but it's still a Blitzwing nonetheless. And yes, I have the SS1. I love the Studio Series one. It is fantastic. To me, I call that the Quintus on Oppressor because I want to still use him in canon, but not as Blitzwing because the figure's that good. And I won't use him as Starscream because he's in Starscream, so to me he's the Quintus on Oppressor. Another one, well, level 4 really, it's the Deluxe's Tarantulas. I'm so looking forward to it. He looks the best out of all his Deluxes. Wild Rider, yeah, I need him for Menasor. He isn't the best looking, I don't know why. I mean, the Combiners all look so good, but that one, he just looks like he's doing this, really. So that's the reason why I'm not that hyped about Wild Rider. Whilst Dragship, on the other hand, what a fantastic figure Dragship was. Even though, yeah, for me, Dragship is a girl once again because of animated. You can see a lot of my headcanons are because of animated. Tarantulas, but yeah, he's the main one I really want. So glad he's not black around here at all. So glad he's not black around here at all. Because that mold to me is just black around here. Repaint that as any version of black around here, and I'll buy it over and over again. Like, I really want to get the Buzzworthy one, even though I know it's supposed to be terribly built, but I still want it because it's black around here. What else is there? Elite One, obviously, an Elite One person. Even it looks better than the Netflix one, but it's just the size bugs me. It's slightly smaller, and I like Alita being one of the bigger ones, even though she wasn't here one of the bigger Deluxes. But you know, I like her being quite big because she is the second in command really for the Autobots. If you go for the Wolf Cybertron trilogy canon, anyway. Obviously, Knockout. I need my gay scientist. I need him. I need him now. Even though we are going to get a breakdown in, but it isn't Prime Breakdown, but still, it's a breakdown. Let's put them two together. It's going to be so good. I am so excited for that. Annoyed that he's a Jazz tool. Yes, it looks very accurate to the IDW version. But there's somehow the Prime design with the spiky shoulders and the doors on the arms. But I'm glad the car mode looks so much like the Prime version. The Prime character is my top 3 characters in Transformers. Of the animate like Ronnie Dog comes into the Prime. Prime Knockout. Oh, it's so good to get a new Knockout. So good to get a new Knockout. Obviously, Voltron in demand. I've said they should be getting Voltron figures, so I'm very excited about that. I need that Scourge. I need that Scourge. Give me that Scourge. Inject it into me. I need that Scourge. If I can get Scourge, then if I can get Scourge, Motormaster Wild Ride, I think I'll be fine. The others I can probably pick up with Smiths. Just to get them. Oh, Scourge. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to get him. Well, if I do get him, I didn't get the Laser Prime because Laser Prime, you know, he wasn't in the G2 comics, so he wasn't really in the G2 canon. Mainly Earthrise Prime was G2 Prime, so to have him next to Jaxus, it was going to be good. But I didn't get Laser Prime because I was waiting for that Scourge, and I'm so glad I waited because he looks so good. Yeah, he looks like Nemesis Prime, but who cares? He looks fantastic. Obviously, Override, I need that androgynous female in my team. Her and Prime RC are going to make a great, great duo. I think that would actually be really nice to have those two together on the shelf. I know she's supposed to be a Voyager. She was rumoured to be a Hot Rod Retool. Thank God she was announced that, but that mould would not work for Override whatsoever. I mean, to me, she's Override Convoy, obviously mixing the Nitro Convoy thing we had in Takara, whatever, Galaxy Force? I think it was Galaxy Force. But another one is obviously Cosmos. I need Cosmos. I love Cosmos. He's my little fat little guy. He was my first mini bot I ever got. I got the Times of 10 one. That figure looks so good. I love the IDW designs. Oh my gosh. Feed them into my... Give me a Tarn. Got a rumoured Tarn coming. Please be... The IDW fully designed with the double cannon, the Decepticon face that's removable. give us that. Make it like Jackson's, we've got possible hands. It'd be so good. Even though it's probably, let's be honest, it's probably going to be a Megatron retool. Kind of sad with that, but you know, what are you gonna do really? What are you gonna do? It's inevitable. Anyway, they're probably gonna give us it anyway, because his character is not for kids, not for kids at all. I keep rambling on, don't I? But yeah, like Cosmos, I can't wait for that Cosmos. Now here, the other ones on the shopping list aren't really necessary, because let's be honest, if they pop in Smiths, no one's really gonna, you know, they're not gonna run out of stock that fast. You know, RDW Blur, that figure looks absolutely amazing. Hauler, I love the look of the Hauler. I need him for my Criticon, because after getting the Unite Warriors and seeing that little painting they did of it in the back, the manga style painting with Omega Supreme, Hoist, Grapple, Hauler and the Criticons, I wanted to complete that. So far I've got Grapple and Devastator for all that. I need an Omega, I need a Hoist, I need a Hauler. Hoping I can pick Omega up this year. That's one of the ones I really want to pick up, because obviously, and in-demand toys are going to have him for 130. God, it'd be nice to get an Omega Supreme. He was the one time I regret missing out on. I mean, I want Scorpion up, but I've got Black Zarak anyway, so I'm not really missing out on anything. Plus, Black Zarak was so much better. I love the colours on that Black Zarak. I can see why the G1 one was Tony's Holy Grail for a while. We're talking about Black Zarak. I would like Gen Select's Black Rorichi, even though, yeah, he already comes with the spear, which, you know, I'll be honest, is better than Black Rorichi. It's quite bigger. So that's one thing. Panels, I am definitely going to be seeing Lindsay Russo's panel. I need to see Lindsay Russo's panel. I need to give her my little one drawing that I did. I would show you it, but it's on my iPad on Procreate, and I'm filming on the iPad. Maybe when it comes to the video, which I'm planning to do one before I leave for TFNation on the Wednesday. I'm planning to do one, and I'll probably show it off then. I'll give the rest of them that I'll be taking to give to people. Obviously, I'm not at the Forge. I would love to be at the Forge, but £150 for a table was quite steep. But yeah, I'll definitely be seeing Lindsay Russo's panel. I'm absolutely buzzing for that. Same with Gary Chalk's. The triple takeover, I really would love to see that one, the live one they're doing at TFNation. What other ones have they announced? They announced a lot of writing ones. I would love to go to those ones, obviously. Writer right here, I need to go to them. But yeah, those are the panels that I'll be seeing. If there's any more community ones, like on my personal favourite panel from all of TFNation that I've been, all the TFNations I've been to so far has been the Tech of Small YouTubers with Tony Thrustle, Sam of Su1 and Richard Zorrider. That panel was so good. I loved it. The interactivity of it, I miss it. I've watched it a few times on YouTube now, just to get into the spirit of TFNation a bit more. You know, it's 29 days away. Can't wait. It'll be so good. I am so excited. Next question then. What have I missed the most? The people, the feelings, I've missed it. I've just missed sitting in the bar, playing with robots, and having people come and talk to me. And one year, my first ever TFNation, my first ever TFNation, I spent the full weekend, 2018, my favourite TFNation so far. But Animated Lockdown, and someone spoke to me about the Revenge of the Fallen Lot, and ever since then, Revenge of the Fallen Lot has been one of my holy grails. Ever since I got Devastator and Stalker in 2019, he has been high up there, because I need a good lockdown. I will the animated one, but the hand's broken now, because I forced it to try and get it straight, and it just snapped the shear right off. Sad, because I love that figure. Even the legs are a bit terrible with the way they bend, but it's animated. What are you gonna do? The Fallen one though, I want that so bad. While I was thinking back to the toy, I was randomly talking to people about bots and stuff. I haven't spoken to anyone about bots for years. I'm surprised I haven't met a single person at college that likes Transformers. But I am going to be there for a third year doing FAD. Fingers crossed, someone in my new class will do. But if not, there's always TFNation up there. And there's always the forums that we have on Facebook, which I am now in TF UK and the TFNation one. I only got Facebook there for that reason. Actually, I should have got it earlier. I wish I did, because groups are very good. What else have I missed? I've not missed the price of the drinks. I'll tell you that. Even though I had to pay for a single one, I have not missed the expensive price of the drinks. I've missed the wait as well. I've missed waiting to go. The past 2 years, we haven't had a wait. Obviously, I had the wait for my Palo Real concert. That was a good wait. That was a good day. That was such a good day. Me and Remington Leaf, me passing dancing right outside of Athlete's Palace. Oh, I mean, as soon as he announced the UK tickets, even if it means taking money out of my TFN, but I am buying them. I am seeing them again. I cannot wait. But that's what I've missed. I've missed the build-up. I've missed all these questions, all these videos. I've seen Tony and Knowlsy put them out again. I watched Borders Dude's ones last night as well when he uploaded it. But his response to Tony was Spencer Collectibles. I've missed them all. Missed all these videos. Just people. What is it? The community aspect of it all. I've missed that so much. It gets my mental health good. It's good for my mental health. Having a full weekend about bots, and then obviously come back and he's the good bench and blues like I did when I came back from Palo Real. Now then, the final question is, what advice do you have for first timers? Do not rush into the trader hall, you will have a panic attack. That's my advice that I learnt the hard way. Went in, as soon as the doors opened on the Saturday, didn't go for the meeting because we used to drive there. We got there so late. So late. They were at the very back of the line about that time. There's no putting away, but I waited anyway. And then I had a panic attack and I only got drop kick. It was only what I was looking for anyway. I was going to get Springer. I didn't know he was going to be there, but then I saw him. I thought he had him, but then the crowds were too much that I couldn't. So do not do what I did. If you see a big queue, you wait unless you have early access, which I should be getting. I need that because then nice and calm. Do not rush into the trade hall unless you've got a big list that you can easily just get it. But if you have any problems, just go to the TFNation fan group on Facebook, and they will help you get it. Mine, obviously, my stupid childish problems that I've been having, that anxieties of conventions, they've been able to put them well. They're very nice. Everyone was very, very nice. That's really the only advice I can give, because obviously I've not really been going to that many conventions. I've only officially probably been going to them like a religious pilgrimage since 2017. Went to my first one, but it was only for the Sunday in 2017. In 2018 I went for the weekend. Sorry. 2019 I went for the weekend, then obviously 2020 and 2021 was cancelled because of the beer virus. But yeah, it's I can't wait. I hope to see you all there. I'm very, very excited. So excited to sit in the bar again and just chat bots. And my terrible reasons as why I like animated Black Arachnia, which I've told no one yet, but I cannot wait to spill my beans if someone mentions animated. And if anyone wants to talk about Season 2 of Arcane and my theories, I will do it. And same with Stranger Things. I have big theories. If anyone wants to, go ahead. I am all open. I will spit bollocks at you. Anything nerdy really. Sword Art Online. If you want to know about Kid Quokka and my theory about him being the main villain, well, I will gladly spill the beans. And also how everything in animated was Black Arachnia's fault. It all started with her. If it wasn't for her, nothing would have happened. And you'll explain that probably. I might do that as a part of the final video, but if anyone wants to talk to me about it, you gladly can do. So, this is my response to all these questions. Sorry about it being late. I know. But I can't wait to see you all there. Goodbye.